Good morning. Oh, it's still kind of sore. Hello. We're starting a new project today. Very exciting. I have a family friend that ordered a couple things from me. The one that we're going to work on today, she said I wanted something anti-establishment. And I was like, hell yeah. So I already have an idea in mind of what I'm going to do. I've done TV shirts before and I really like them. This time I want to do TV, but then I also want to do the revolution will not be televised. Either within the TV with the color blocking or outside of it, I'm not sure yet. That is a quote from the Heron song, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. I just think that would be really cool and something they're into. I actually did kind of get started already. So here's the colors that I'll be using. And then I just need to cut them into strips, do a little quilting situation with them. I got all my stuff cut out, my little strips and squares and rectangles. So let's get sewing. So it's the next day. I wanted to finish this yesterday, but I was so tired. I think I still have my sickness is still lingering. And so I just got really tired. But anyways, this is what I have so far. I'm just gonna sew this on and then hopefully we can finish this today. I'm usually pretty good about cleaning up my space the night before, but this is where I'm at with all my scrap fabrics. I was just so tired of my pile of scraps. Oh, I forgot. I also put on my other TV shirt that I have. This one is actually still on my Etsy, so you can get it if you want. My birdies keep visiting me. Hello, birdie. They keep visiting my new little thing here. It's so cute. She loves it too. Do you see the birds? Yeah, you see the birdies? Pretty girl. So I have everything sewn on here. And then I did make my tag already. I need to wash this. This is gonna dry. Then I will heat set it, and then once this is out of the dryer and is all washed up, then it will go on. I'm really trying to film my process more. I am getting better, I promise. But my battery keeps dying, and then it keeps running out of storage, and then I get pissed off, and then I don't, and then I just rage sew, and then you don't get videos, but I'm gonna get better. Anyways, I do interfacing. Oh, you know what? I haven't shown this. So what I do is I put interfacing on the inside of here, so that it doesn't get all like stretched out, and then I can just peel this interfacing off. Because what can happen is that when you're sewing like big patchwork on here, and especially if the fabric is stretchy, sometimes if you're not careful and the fabric starts stretching, you get these like waves in the fabric, and then you can't iron it down or anything. So this just makes it so it doesn't do that, and then I can just peel this interfacing right off, real easy peasy, and then it'll eventually just wash out, and then this just gets put into my scrap fabric pile, all my other scraps, and it will eventually hopefully get used. Also, like this stuff, you can get a big chunk of it off. You can honestly like, reuse it. It usually works fine. I'm just gonna tear all of this off before I put it in the wash. So me, don't feel that breathe. This right into the pile it goes. Was rivalry. I'm listening to the heated rivalry. I'm listening to the heated rivalry soundtrack. So if you know, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and start on the cat portrait that I need to do. This is another order of hers. It's for her daughter's cat. Insert image here. So I've already got my fabrics picked out. I got the orange. This was like old like kids dress that I've been cutting up. I have a white t-shirt. I have this kind of pink. This pink in here is really good for the nose, so I'm just gonna cut around the flowers. And then I have just a black t-shirt. And that's gonna make it the cat. I don't quite have what I like am gonna put it on yet. I don't know. I haven't found a good sweatshirt, so I'm still on the lookout for that. I might as well get started on the cat. Dude, I'm pissed the fuck off because I have not been able to edit my videos because CapCut is so fucking slow on my computer. So I don't know if this will ever see the light of day, which is so fun for me. Bucky, socks, ass, cheeks. Not in the good way, like heated rivalry. Oh my god. I'm gonna start cutting shit up now. Good morning. You look very sleepy. You look kind of sleepy. So it's the next day. I'm working on the cat still. I cut out a lot of the pieces for the kitty cat. I'll show you that in a second. But oh my god. I've been cross-posting a lot of my TikToks onto Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, just like all the usual platforms or whatever. But oh my god. I had a post on YouTube Shorts that got 130,000 views and 18,000 likes. I have never had that much attention on my artwork. I did have a video on my TikTok that did pretty okay. I think got like 20 or 30,000 likes, but it was regarding Big Brother, the TV show. It was regarding the reality TV show Big Brother. It had nothing to do with my art. I'd been posting for a long time and I got a lot of attention just on a show about the Big Brother show. So I have never had this much attention on my art. So if you like that or subscribed, because now I have like almost 900 subscribers too. What the fuck? This is so cool. Thanks guys. It's so nice. Let's finish this cat. All right, this is what I have for the kitty so far. I use a double-sided interfacing for these detail pieces so that I can iron them on. It makes it a million times easier to sew, but I haven't ironed it on yet because I got to do my little stop motion picture of it, which I always find fun. I ironed on the little pieces, but the problem is I don't have a sweatshirt yet for this guy. Before I can put a little picture frame around it, I need to wait for the hoodie because I need to make sure that whatever color I choose for the picture frame will go with the hoodie. So I'm gonna wait on that. Next project, because she ordered 3 things from me. So we got the anti-establishment one, we have the cat portrait, and then now for her son and his girlfriend, she wants Dungeons and Dragon themed sweatshirt. I was kind of thinking of like a knight with like a dragon in the background or something. So we'll see where the wind takes me, I guess. Plus I just finished Stranger Things, so this is kind of fun that I am doing a D&D one, even though it wasn't amazing, but like I have a good time. I feel empathy for these people that work so hard on this show and then people are shitting on it so hard. But then it's like, you've had so many years to prepare for this. And Heated Rivalry is doing really good. I'm actually gonna do a Heated Rivalry shirt for one of my mom's friends. And she messaged me about it and was like, oh my god, can you do a shirt like this for me? And I was like, oh my god, you're watching Heated. You're so naughty. Oh my god, I was not expecting that from my mom's friend. But I was so happy when she told me that she was watching it. So that's coming up soon too. So per the usual, I got some fabrics out. Fabrics for the flame. I think I'm gonna do this colored gray for the dragon, and then obviously some black for that shadowed part of the knight and the top of the castle, I guess. And then this is gonna be, I think this new tank top is gonna be my background. And then for the shirt, hold on, that one. And then actually that blue works perfect because it's not the same blue. It's not the same, but it goes with it. So, and then this is the hoodie I'll be putting it on. So I think it's gonna look cool. I think it's gonna look good, but we will see. All right, I don't need you anymore. Go over here. All right, let's start cutting shit up. Start to cut shit up. So I think I'm gonna end up having to do using my embroidery foot for this, just so I can get a lot of the good details on the dragon. I want to do freehand. When I say freehand embroidery, my embroidery foot on my machine, so that way I can just kind of move in any direction. And I want to do the dragon's scales like that, and just try to add some cool details. I hope I cut this out big enough. This doesn't seem big enough actually. Hold on. What about this side? I need to do this. So I just am really pumped about this one, and it's a little bit like, I always have the most fun, I feel like,
when I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone and it's something I haven't done before. These cat portraits, I can whip them out now. I feel like I'm pretty confident in my ability to do these cat portraits. So when I get to do something new, it's also kind of exciting because I don't know, this could be a staple. Who knows? I'm just also just so grateful for the people in my life that have been supporting me. Because legitimately, I wouldn't be making any money if my if I didn't have friends and family that really supported me and just loved what I was doing and wanted pieces of their own. I'm just so incredibly grateful for that. So if it's one of you watching, love you. Love you, babes. Basically, this fabric is super duper flimsy, makes it really hard to work with. So that is where this interfacing comes in handy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and iron this bad boy on, because if it does get super high, it will melt it. So anyway, so I'm gonna put this on here, and then this stuff is super nice too because you could always just rip it off. It comes off really easily. It also makes the fabric so nice and stiff so that it's just much easier to sew with. You're not stretching it out while you're sewing. It's just love. Ow! I just burnt myself. Hear that squeaking? I got a bird feeder. I probably showed you this before, but these birds are obsessed with me now. And plus I have these 4 big trees right outside my window. So I think there's some hummingbirds that live in them. And then also I got some regular seed, like bird seed outside my window, but they haven't discovered it yet. So I guess it is winter time, but I have seen like birds. So. Oh my God. I was literally just talking about how the birds haven't found my thing yet. And now look, they're fighting over it. Oh my God. And my cats are freaking out. Literally, they were fighting out there. I'm trying to catch it. Anyways, I just thought that was so cute. I was literally just talking about that. And so that's so funny that they showed up. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my God, there's so many. They're fighting. I was like, what the fuck? Let me see if I can get a shot of Kino. Oh my gosh, Kino is locked the freak in. So for the flames for the dragon, I have to obviously use some oranges and yellows. So I have this scarf that I've been using, but it's got these orange parts that are like, I don't know. That just looks like that just screams flame to me. Doesn't it just scream flame? That's a flame. Obviously this isn't done, but like, I don't know. I just feel like that adds such a cool texture and looks like flames. I have been listening to the band After for this whole time and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So here we got our dragon so far. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my embroidery foot on my machine to make the scales and stuff on the dragon and then do some work with the fire and stuff. And then once that's done, then I'll be able to put on the little castle piece and the guide. And then we're getting pretty close. I always say that and then I'm a million steps away. I'm treading on dangerous ground here. I might be running out of the blue, but we must move on. I found a sweatshirt that I'm gonna use for the cat portrait. It's just gonna be this black plain crew neck, and I have kind of finished laying out the portrait. I kind of went with this picture frame outline. Let me get you a better view. Okay, so here is the cat portrait. I'm going to sew the portrait onto the back piece, and then I will sew everything onto the actual shirt itself. So what I do to do these is I interface the back like this, and then I use chalk to draw what I want to do. And I folded this in half so I can make it as even as possible. But yeah, it's just interfacing on your fabric, and then you draw what you want to cut and go ahead and cut it. Kind of goes for the whole process, honestly, but then I just am going to use this basting adhesive so that I can stick it onto the shirt, because if you know anything about me, I just hate pinning. I hate pinning, I hate pinning. It's the worst. So anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing. The pigeons have discovered my bird feeder and they have taken over. Birds are like dive bombing my house. I have finally finished this order. This is taking me so long. My hair is like barely purple anymore. Here is the cat portrait. You can see the Revolution Will Not Be Televised shirt right here. And then I have the D&D shirt here. And you may notice, hey, Molly, that's like way different than what you showed us before. Yeah, so my husband tried on the sweatshirt. He said it was really itchy. And then I actually noticed some flaws in it. And so I was like, okay, I'm taking this off. I put it on this new crew neck, which I really like. And then I also decided to cut out like the background and just like do this kind of like negative space situation. I just think this turned out so much better. I also ended up putting the D&D logo on it. I'll give you a few beauty shots of everything. I'm gonna go ahead and pack these up and they're gonna get shipped out. This took me so long because I had just been honestly like not feeling good. I was really losing motivation for this. I was really doubting myself. Also, just like the current state of America is really not fun to live through right now. Mentally, I just wasn't here for a minute, but now we're back. I'm feeling good. I've got some things on the docket that I'm planning on doing. Hopefully this video sees the light of day. I think that, oh my gosh. Can you hear the birds? They're going crazy. Oh my gosh. If you made it through this video, I feel like you deserve a reward. Honestly, I don't know what I can do, but like, I feel like you deserve a reward because it's probably gonna be really shitty. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm getting better. Remember, I'm trying to get better. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack these up. And yeah, if you did make it through, thank you. Hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.